Hey, everybody. I think this is working. If not, I'll be upset. Anyway, welcome back to Nethergate. We weren't gone long, but that's okay. So, when we left off, we had just gotten back from the Goblin place, although I don't think you guys have seen that part yet, but you know me, once I get into these games, it's pretty much all I want to play. And it doesn't take much for me to get in the Nethergate. Trash. Attention to detail. Well, anyway, we're supposed to go see the chief now. This must be where the chief and the other leaders of the village live. As you pass, one of the guards nods at you. Thanks. Who is this? Just random woman, huh? That guy looks important. Yep, Chief Cartimus. Empty room. Ooh, wine. And it's not marked as someone else's. Ooh, an iron shield. You find a pile of grisly trophies, the skulls taken from warriors defeated in battle. Some of the skulls have the locations of battles where they were taken and the identity of the victor carved into them. Oh, that's what that is. You approach the entrance to this remote hut, you suddenly start to feel a strange superstitious dread. An ancient head pokes out of the entry and looks you over. She shakes her head. Now, children, I'm tired today. Perhaps come back later, when you have a real need. Good day. She pops her head back in. You find yourself unable to continue down the path. The fear is too great. Witch! Welcome to leveling up. You enter the warrior's feast hall and come face to face with Chief Cartimus. He's the massive battle-worn leader of Nethergate. He's short one eye and a number of teeth, and he's a particularly prominent mustache. One of his hands rests on a huge sword at his waist. The other holds the chain which restrains his pet wolf. He watches you as you enter, chuckling as he sizes you up. Well now, he says, I hear you've been having a few light skirmishes with our goblin friends. A good beginning. It seems you are not as weak as we feared. Your work is only beginning. You received a blessing. You have been chosen by the spirits. They told me that all of the omens spell out your names. It is you, they say, who will bring freedom to our people. Some warriors start to grumble. He silences them with a look. The problem is, we don't know how this is going to come about. The Sidhe, the fairy folk, have asked us to send you as envoys. The bronze token will identify you. That's what we needed it for. You were to go to the ruined hall and meet with them. It is to the south of here, atop a tall hill. Come in and speak with me, and I will tell you more. Let's look at this wolf. Fang. Can I talk to Fang? Beast looks up at you mutely. You match gazes with it, trying to achieve some sort of common ground. I feel personally enriched for talking to Fang. At least he didn't try to bite me. That is a particularly prominent mustache. My goodness. That's something that your food will get caught in. One doesn't generally become chief of a tribe without being an impressive warrior and leader, as well as, of course, being from the right family. Chief Cartimus is a huge man, and he bears the damaged body of an experienced fighter. Welcome, youngster, he says, grinning, revealing a mouth with many absent teeth. I'm Cartimus. Spartacus, I see that you are what I've been given to work with. While you're here, I'm the one who will be telling you what to do. I don't understand the creatures in the Shadow Vale any more than you do, but I think there is an advantage to be had by dealing with them. You're in charge here? I am the chieftain of this village of Nethergate. I lead it as best I can during these momentous events. Is it hard being a chieftain? I was born to do it. I lead this village like my father before me. I do the best I can, although between the Romans and Queen Cartamunda, we'll be hearing more about her later, it can be quite a difficult job. Tell me about the Romans. He spits. Those Romans, the spoilers of our land, enslavers of our people. With our queen in their service, we of the Brigantes are little more than lackeys to them. Daily I pray to the gods that Boudicca is successful in her rebellion. She's been in a few civ games, Boudicca. Civilization. The Romans ignored us for a long time. Then recently they built their fort to the south. Who's Boudicca? Boudicca is the queen of the Inci. Icinci? Iceni. Icni. Icni. That's probably it. Icni. To the east. Even now her forces are slaughtering any Romans they can find, and having no small success at it, too. Yet, the Romans are a deadly foe. I fear her odds of success are low. What about the Roman fort? Shadow Valley Fort, they call it. Built it to the south, not long ago. Makes me suspicious. Wonder if they've received a hint of the events that are about to take place here. Oh dear. I hope not. That would put us at odds with them even more. Tell me about Nethergate. We are blessedly out of the way here in Nethergate. In the remote and forgotten corners of Shadowvale, neither the Romans nor our servant queen notices us much out here. Hans is rubbing his twisted ankle to restore movement, as he thinks. It is good. We are so little thought upon. Great events are taking place, and we are at the center of them. What's so special about Shadowvale? Shadowvale, the place where the spirits and fairy folk walk the land, in plain sight to us. Now that you have been out and about, you know I speak the truth. The fairy folk are to be trusted. They are the heart of the great events that are happening around us. Okay, tell me about them then. They are a strange and ancient people, with strange manners and customs. They have no fear of us, but they fear the Romans, with their merciless attitudes and cold iron. Cold iron isn't good for fairies. Okay, what do you want me to do? Ancient stone hall to the south, and a little west. It is as impressive as any Roman's works, but far older. It is where the fairies have asked us to send our envoy. Go there and present the bronze token. They will give you a message. Do you know what the message is? The fairies at the ruined hall will give you a message of some sort. Retrieve it and return it here to me. I'm not a reader, but the druids will be able to understand it. Okay. I got a quest. Downfang. Grrr. Whoosh. Okay, let me see here. I can drop that. That's what I was saving up for you. Five strength. You're a resident door basher. What did I want you to do? Strength and dexterity again? These icons are pretty funny. That's pretty lucky. Okay, I don't think there's anything I really need from this place. So let's leave. And let's look at the map. That's where we're going, which means we're going to have to cross the river. I'd like to look in there, too, while I'm at it. What are these people? I forget how to, look. A group of Britannian warriors. Okay. Someone has been using this pit for their trash for many years. A more motley collection of bones, wood, broken furniture, mold, good old-fashioned scum you would be hard-pressed to find. As you poke around, you hear something whimper. It came from nearby. However, when you look around, you can't find the source of the sound. Soon the smell makes you give up gagging. You stagger away. That's a skill check we aren't good enough to figure out yet. I think we need more woodscraft for that. Ooh, a spectral thing. A shade. Shade here, wandering aimlessly. Or floating. You aren't sure. It seems so weak and insubstantial that the wind is carrying it along. Try to speak with it or get its attention, but it doesn't respond. It just floats away. Here's a place. Oh, Galag Trav. We don't need to go there yet. I remember that place. What is this? No. I want to fight him. Okay, I guess I should have clicked yes then. And the goblins camped up here keeping lookout. They wait patiently, watching for signs of intruders to the west. They seem to be displaying an unusual level of discipline, sitting and watching instead of running around like idiots. When they see you, they have orders for how to react. Okie dokie. Rude. Jerk. Let's see. Daggers, clubs, wooden shields, and a cloak. Don't need any of it. Search the goblin camp, delicately picking through the piles of trash, smelly clothes, and half-used food. Goblins were left with supplies to help them in their vigil. 2 potions and a pouch of coins. Would have gotten better if I had had more luck. Also, it's getting dark. Let's look at the map again. Where do I... Yeah, I want to follow the road, I think. Because there were supposed to be shops on the road. You almost walk right by an old man sitting at the crossroads. His ragged gray cloak made him look like a big rock. He gets your attention by shaking a begging bowl. 2 copper coins are inside, slinked together pitifully. As you walk up to him, close enough you can see that he's quite old and completely blind. He holds his bowl of alms for the blind. Please help me. Just a few coins. Try to decide what to do. You notice that the beggar is wearing a necklace. It's a thin gold chain around his neck. Could be quite valuable. That is, quite valuable if you took it. Alms for the blind? Give a few coins. Drop a few coins in the man's bowl. Thank you, thank you. Good luck in your travels. Gets up and starts to shuffle his way north, finding his way with a stick. I'm not sure if that gave me a point of luck or not. The northern end of an ancient crumbling road. It's very well made. Better than anything your people have done, which is very strange. The evil Romans who are pillaging your lands are the only people you know who build roads like this. Yet this road is far too old to have been built by them. Who created it? It's quite a mystery. The farm's over there. Crones. I don't like them. Just sort of exploring around. There's all sorts of stuff to find. goblins. Oh, there's a house. Think someone would be mad to build a hut so near land infested by creatures as ugly and vicious as goblins, yet here one is. It's quite nice. There are lots of flowers and herbs in the garden. The home is nice and spacious. Of course, it could be a trap specifically designed to ensnare adventurers such as yourself. Only one way to find out. Let's walk in. Walk towards the hut. Before you get there, a small, withered woman walks out of the entryway. She's ancient. She may be as old as 40 years. That's pretty old. She moves forward until her milky eyes can make you out. Ah, hello. Welcome to my hut. I hope you mean no harm, for then you will come to none. I am Elona. What do you wish? Ask what she's doing here. Ah, me? I am the creator of healing crafts. Spent many years studying the arts of recuperation from the beings of Shadowvale. I can create many wonderful things. You seem confused about how I can live here. The goblins to the north are quite taken with me. When they fall ill, I am the best source of restoration. Thus, they look out for me. They're not evil creatures, just a bit crude. But I'm nattering on. Are you in need of quality, all-natural healing goods? Organic? That's what I sell here. And she sells some pretty good stuff. And a lot of it, too. Poison, acid, and disease. Oh, that's tempting. How much coin? I have a lot of coins. Everyone has a couple of healing potions. Invulnerability Drought is pretty darn sweet, but expensive. And doesn't last all that long, but, you know, invulnerable, that's pretty sweet. I think that is a good use of my money. Thanks, Elona. And then also, she's a witch! Just so you know. There's a lot of them around. Forest. Deep within a heavy, shadowy forest, you start to notice a new feature, frequently showing up in the undergrowth: bones. You look closer, there are skeletons of wolves here, all over the place. Some of the bones are broken and show signs of weapons and teeth marks. Others are unblemished. All the skeletons have been bleached white by the small amounts of sunlight which slip through the trees over the years. Start to hear the howling of wolves, lots of them. Farther in you get, the more howling you hear. The sounds of padded, stealthy feet reach you from the undergrowth. Soft, angry growls. The forest is getting more threatening by the minute. You might want to turn back. They're not kidding. As you penetrate further and further into this dark forest, you see the bones of more and more wolves. Some died by violence, some just sat down and expire. Their skulls watch you mutely as you pass. The howls of wolves in the distance die out. Start to notice many pairs of eyes watching you from the underbrush. For a mile, packs of wolves track your movements, and then a group of them runs out and attacks you. Wolves and wargs! Warg is not a good thing. But I think we can handle it. See, I have my own wolf. No, Warg's gotta go. Take that. Beat him up, spellcasters. Someone leveled up. Edana. She is quite a ways ahead of everyone else, I do believe.